YouTube. What's going on? Mike here, back with another one. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I mean, it's pretty much the last day of it. Man, it goes by so fast, doesn't it? But anyway, still haven't done my review of the 39 Sprocket yet. That's going to be sometime this week coming up. Got something coming on Tuesday for you guys that I'm excited for you guys to see for this bike. I don't want to say it's really a mod, but it is, so just stay tuned. But today I wanted to talk about Ruroc helmets. I've been seeing a lot of stuff on the internet about it, and you know, I own a Ruroc helmet, as most of you probably know if you watch me already. And I've owned this helmet now pretty much since I've owned this bike. You know, I've got it around the same time, which was November of last year. So this helmet, and I've done a little review on it. You can check that video out, but it was real brief on the helmet. I didn't really do anything extensive on it. So today I'm just going to talk about it extensively, how I feel. Is Yaminu right? Is Chase on two wheels right? You know, there's a lot of complaints, a lot of videos on the quality of the helmet. Now, as some of you know who've watched that video, the helmet that I have on my head is the Crimson Red Atlas 1.0. Now, I bought it. It was on sale last year for half price. I think it was like $265 or something like that. Because I like the color, and I didn't see the color in the new Atlas, and it was out of stock pretty much. So that's what made me get it. And I ordered a Shockwave with it. Shockwave didn't come, and then when I messaged them about them, they sent out this bogus tracking number that, you know, I don't know. So those two things turned me off from ever purchasing from them again. So regardless of what the helmet, like, let's just stop at the helmet before I get to the helmet. Those two things right there gave me a bad taste with them. Granted, their helmets, to me, in my personal opinion, are one of the nicest helmets out. Like, they look good to me. I mean, I can't deny that. And obviously they look good to a lot of people, you know, because a lot of people buy them. So that's what made me buy it. I still honestly like how this helmet looks with my tinted shield on. Oh man, it looks bad, you know. So it's a shame that it happened like that. So now, getting to the actual helmet and the quality of the helmet. All right, I own a couple helmets, but I don't own a couple of premium helmets. And my next helmet that I'm gonna get is gonna be, you know, I don't know if it's gonna be a Shoei or a Rye, or who knows what's it gonna be. It's not gonna be right now anyway. But it's definitely not gonna be another Ruroc. But as far as the helmet go, I'm gonna give you my solid opinion on it. When it comes to wind noise, I don't get much wind noise in this helmet when I don't have my earbuds in like I do right now. Obviously you guys can hear, I do watch my own videos. I don't hear too much wind in it that bad. Even when I was on the highway telling you guys, when I was on that trip, that Sunday trip last Sunday with my brother, and I was on the highway showing you guys the Hard Rock Hotel. I was surprised how clear you could still hear me. So, you know, I feel like in that regards, the helmet did a good job, but there's some helmets that do a better job, I suppose. So, you know, that's just going off of my personal experience with this helmet. I would say that the padding inside could be a little bit more quality. Like my ILM helmet, which I didn't do a review on yet, that the padding in there feels so plush and so comfortable when I put it on my head compared to this one. I mean, that's just what it is. So I'm guessing there, from the reviews I did watch, their Ruroc 3 now seems to have better padding in it, which is cool. I'm not gonna know because I'm not gonna buy it. So yeah, since I do have an Atlas one, this is not gonna be like the all-going review on the helmet, because they have upgraded a couple things from the first one, which, you know, if you do have one, you know, you hate, if you got to change your seal, you got to unbolt it from the side, which is not a big deal. I'm kind of used to it now. The new ones have just a finger turn for the head shit, for the visor. I was gonna head south, but I see a lot of rain or dark clouds that way, so I'm just headed to where the sunshine is. But yeah, as far as like the tinted shield I have on, it's been great. You know, I haven't had any, you know, problems with it. As far as the helmet holding up quality-wise with any scratches or anything, it's held up pretty good, you know, so I can't complain about that. As far as the ratings, I mean, it does have, you know, when it comes to that, I don't ever plan on falling, but I've seen people say they fell with this helmet and it protected them, so that's all that matters to me, you know. Now there are other helmets that have better ratings, I'm supposed, like race ratings, Snell, but as watching Chase on Two Wheels, he made a point, not all helmets are, you know, racing ratings are not the standard, you know. It's just, let's be honest, you know, not a lot of people have money to pay $500, $600, $700 for helmets, you know. Some people just pay for $100, $200, $50, you know. It all depends. My first helmet was like a $60, $70 helmet. I didn't know any better, honestly, but the helmet did, you know, it did what it was supposed to be intended to do, which is protect me, you know. And it's not like I fell with this, so I can't say what, but now I wear this helmet, which is more expensive, you know. My ILM helmet, which I wear, those are the two helmets I wear the most, so it was rated pretty good as well. And man, I think it's a lot more comfortable than this helmet, and it was cheaper, you know, so it is what it is. Now I see a lot of people too comment either way. Ooh, some people like the helmet, some people really don't. One thing I will say, I do agree though, from the first one, like I said, this is my first 1.0 perspective, so I can't say from the 2.0 or the 3.0. But you know, they could have made the padding a little bit more premium for the price of this one. So it is what it is when it comes to that. Yeah, I definitely came a different way today. Yeah, today I said I'm just gonna go through the streets, spots I've never went. 3,200 miles I just got on my bike just now at that stoplight when I checked it. So, you know, I've ridden this helmet over 3,000 miles, you know, with it. It has, the pads have worn in, because when I first got it, I mean, it was pushing up on my cheek so hard. But not a heavy helmet at all. Feels good on my head. Air comes through it, because I don't usually, I do sweat, and you know, a little bit when it's on a hot day, but once I get going, I feel air through the helmet. So, you know, it's so when I watch both videos, I see both points and see where everybody's, you know, I'm like, wow. Now if I would have seen all this with the helmet before I bought it, would I have bought it? I don't know, because there's other helmets that I did like I do like Samsung helmets. They're nice looking. And when it comes to helmets, it's kind of like what you like, you know, and that's really what it is. It all comes down to what you like and how it looks. And I'm just not gonna, you know, deny I personally like how Ruroc helmets look, the design, how the visors are, how the shape of it is. I just like it. That's what made me go with it initially. Not only because of the color I like, matches with my bike a little bit, you know, but just because it's a good looking helmet. And I feel that's why most people buy it, because it's a good looking helmet, you know. So you haven't been this way before. I realized I'm like, instead of just going out of my city, there's a lot of places I haven't been. So let me just ride through and see. But usually why I don't on this bike, because, you know, it gets up. Sometimes I just want to open it up, you know. So yeah, I mean, honestly, when I see myself pictures with the helmet, I'm like, I do like the helmet, like how it looks. Yeah, there's a couple things wanting for improvement with the one I have. So if the 3.0 still is like that, then it's like, you know, I can understand Chase on Two Wheels supporting a company and want a company to grow and get better, you know, and how they started from the ground up, you know, all that good stuff. But at the same time, it's like, you know, how many .0s do you got to get before you get it right, right? So yeah, you know, I mean, that's how I personally feel. That kind of sums it up, how I feel about the helmet. I don't regret my purchase, and I'm not making this video to justify my purchase as well, because like I said, if I can go back, would I have done the same thing with the same price and how I got it, knowing what I know now? No, I wouldn't, because obviously they got me for the Shockwave. You know, they still owe me money for that. They never sent it to me. And, you know, most people will be furious at it. Me, I just keep things moving. I work hard, I work a lot, and yeah, you get upset with your hard-earned money when you spend it, but and don't get what you spent that money on, and don't get your item. But it was like, man, I mean, right now it's been so long, so I got over it. But like I said, you know, they lost the customer due to that. Now, let's just say I just like the helmet wholeheartedly, everything about it, I love it 100%. Just because of those simple factors, I still wouldn't buy the helmet again, you know, just because they did that to me on the Shockwave. Now, everybody, you know, when it comes to companies and buying something from, not everybody has the same experience. Some people have great experiences with companies and buying stuff from them, you know. That just is what it is. So, you know, my complaint, you know, it might have happened to other people, but you know, the majority of the videos I see about this helmet is just the quality wise, and it's too expensive for the quality, and they could have did better with this, with that, with this, which, you know, I totally agree with. Sounds good. Yeah, once also when I do my review of my 39.2 sprockets, I'm gonna let you guys know every gear what I top out at. This morning I got to 60 in second gear. about to hit the limiter. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know. So if you guys know what the nicest premium helmet is that I should get my next helmet, drop down in the comments to let me know. For those of you who do like Ruroc and have a Ruroc helmet, let me know your experience with it if you haven't made a video or anything about it. But if you have made a video and you're watching mine, you know, drop the link in the comment section so I can check it out, you know. Yeah, because I haven't watched a whole lot of them. I've watched maybe like 5 of them, and you know, they weren't the greatest reviews. But when I watched Chase on Two Wheels, and you know, obviously sponsored by Ruroc because they're wearing the hats, they always wear the shirts, and you know, I'm not hating on them because I watch them, and everybody has their own opinion on it. And they made a great point. You know, it's a nice looking helmet. They're supporting a company trying to build, which I understand as well. And also, you know, they've gotten better over the models. You know, if they haven't gotten better and still charging the same amount, that's kind of messed up. But you know, everybody's not gonna like the product when you put it out. Everybody's not gonna like your product. It's not for everybody. And that just is what it is. But yeah, guys, appreciate you riding with me. That's what I wanted to talk about today. I just was watching these videos since Yami Noob came out with his, and then Chase, and then I've seen other people, other moto vloggers kind of talk about it, who are not sponsored. As you guys know, I have no sponsors. I'm not that big yet, and I don't even know if I'm gonna even care to do that. If it happens, who knows? I don't know. I'm not looking for that right now. I'm just enjoying the ride, you know. So it is what it is, and I just happen to have a Ruroc helmet. Now I would say real quick before I go, I don't like the strapping system. I don't like that fidlock. I just don't like it because it's hard to put on with my gloves on. It's just hard. I mean, I trust me. Sometimes I have to stop at whatchamacallit, stoplights if I forget to latch it. So, and that just is what it is. It's hard to put on. It's a magnetic. It works good. It doesn't come off. It's easy to take off. And if I'm sitting, you know, before I get on the road and I have my helmet gloves on, then yeah, I'll put it in properly. It'll work fine. But if I'm riding, I forget, I can't just quickly do it like with some other helmets that I own. But you know, I guess some helmets still have the buckle, right? Oh man, first world problems. But yeah, that's probably one of the only things I kind of hate. The helmet does close properly, but sometimes you get a little gap, but not like I get much air in it anyway, you know. So I'm not gonna say I get much air when I don't have my earplugs on. It's not annoying. So but you know, this is my first real premium helmet. You know, I have my ILM helmet and I haven't really gone high speeds with it, but for what it is, man, that thing is quieter than this helmet with the wind. But remember, I ride this at higher speeds than that helmet, so I haven't tested it at higher speeds yet, so I can't give you guys that opinion. But man, it's so important protecting your head, right? That's why we have debates on helmets, what's good, what's not. It is what it is. But anyway, guys, appreciate you. I'll be back with another one. I'm still gonna continue my little morning Sunday ride, but this is pretty much what I wanted to talk about and sum it up on these dang Ruroc helmets I keep seeing people talk about. But I appreciate you guys. I'll be back with another one. Peace.